Room 244, this is a meeting for the Parks and Recreation Advisory Board. At this time, I'd like to do roll call. My name is Jim Scheidel, I'm the chair.
Nicole Everett, vice chair.
Ryan Murphy, staff liaison.
Shelby Mendelson, recreation manager.
Isabel Levon, she's a good member of the advisory board.
Okay.
Please don't interrupt anymore.
I don't think at all.
Field Stevens.
At this time, do we please stand, face the flag for pledge of allegiance? Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic
One nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
So FPL had energized replaced the power poles. The buildings themselves cannot be energized because of the extensive damage to the electrical system. However, the power source is there. As far as potable water, as we discussed at the last meeting, the well pump house, the piping in there was damaged. We've got an estimate for that, approximately $5,800. We are moving that to our purchasing right now, so we need to get the contractor out there to repair that piping and restore potable water to the site. With regards to wastewater, there is a lift station there on the property, and it's in between the admissions building or the bath house, really, and the creek. And we have determined that it is feasible to bring a portable restroom on site and actually hook directly into the cleanout. We can redirect the power from the poles, disconnect it from the building so we don't jeopardize any further damage to the electrical system there, and reconnect to potentially modular units, portable restroom, and energize the lift station. Stabilized, effective today. We've had a team of folks working out there from Person Service Corporation, their construction and disaster management group. So they were out there and they were able to remove all of the loose material from the roof, reframe sections of the roof with treated 2x6 boards, and install new roof sheathing where needed. They've also installed a tarp with batten strips to properly secure the tarp to prevent it from blowing off, and they cleaned up debris inside the building. So that was really the first step, right? Is securing this building so that there's not further deterioration of the murals and the statues that are inside. So that part has been done. On Saturday, I came down and also met with the Florida Trust for Historic Preservation. So the Florida Trust for Historic Preservation, we came through, photo documented all of the buildings out there, as well as took photos of the ground, because of course it is a National Register of Historic Places site. They are specifically looking at different avenues to provide potential support for us. One of the things I've immediately asked for is support in trying to secure the murals so that there's no further deterioration. To date, I've reached out both to the Sarasota County Historical Resources. They neither have the capacity nor the space to provide any support or storage for the murals. And we've also reached out to New England College of Art and Design, trying to get some assistance.
Thanks for holding the board. Appreciate you. Thank you, staff and board, for doing what you guys do. First off, we've seen movement at the lake. It's great. Thank you. I'm surprised to see how much involvement it's going to take to get the park back open. The ability to have the Parks and Recreation a part of that has also enlightened me to the workings of the government and how to get such a phenomenal task back into the perspective of the public people. Now, with that, you know, it seems like if the Springs brings in what I've heard, $875,000 a year, and the Parks and Recreation Department has requested to see some finances, the expenses that may be incurred and what it's going to cost to open it. So this should be public knowledge as well, right? So that everybody can see this and review this so that they can make the determinations. Because there's that money multiplier factor that we have in our city. That we all know that for every dollar that's brought in by a tourist, there's $10 that's spent on gas or hotel or food at Publix or our local family-owned businesses and house cleaning businesses. So this is an important part of this decision-making process. But as a business owner, if I were losing money every day by the springs not being open, that could be a factor of times 10, which is $100 a day, whatever it is for $1. It'd be imperative that I got that fixed and up and running as soon as possible. Now with that, what really needs to be done now? Like, it's great that I saw that I went over as well with Anna to go out to the springs, that we got power going over to the property, but we established that you could use it on generators. The property is only open from 9 to 5. So these trailers that are getting put on the property could be ran by generators. I'm just trying to provide solutions to the problems that I'm seeing. I don't know the complete infrastructure and everything that needs to be done there, but I'm just trying to give ideas of what I see, how I would fix it if it was my business. Now, the other thing that I see is the lack of information that's being given public. Is that we are gathering as a community to support the springs and to support the city. We've had to email all of the commissioners, the city managers, yourselves, to try and get more knowledge that's being withheld from us. So I ask as board, as informational, if you could bring it back and advise to inform the public a little bit more of the proceedings or the timelines of the events that are going to take place, so that we could be involved in it. These advisory meetings or even the city hall meetings seem to be under the rug or kind of behind closed doors.
Time is up.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. 3 minutes.
Okay, so I'm Jana. I'm resident of Northport, of course, and we're all here to save Mineral Springs. Mr. Murphy, thank you for answering my email. A lot of information, but not enough to basically satisfy citizens of Northport. You said that there is a funding, but not enough funding, and you couldn't give me any time frame. Here's the thing, this is a unique place. It has to be safe and it has to be open as soon as possible. Because not only, believe it or not, it has a very significant medicinal qualities. Believe it or not, but it does. It's third in the world for a number of minerals. It's a jewel of Northport. And all the conversation about building something there like condominiums, that's nonsense. That's nonsense. It has to be safe and it has to be open as soon as possible. It brings the city so much money, first of all. People come here for decades from all over the states and from overseas. So we have to do something, the sooner the better. And I'm sure if you need volunteers to clean the debris or do something there, we'll find them. We'll find them. We'll do whatever it takes. So if you're the commission or the board, you're the board who gives the commission the advice what to do and how to do it. My advice is to give them the advice to do it the sooner the better. And I guess we can sign petitions, we can get volunteers, we can do whatever it takes to reopen it, to save it, and to do this as soon as possible. Thank you.
Because I'm very nervous. I'm very nervous about the future of this place. And this is not an ordinary place. And it's not just a park. This is a place where people go for health and for miracles. Mm-hmm. We call it Miracle Lake. And we would like that access so we get to that lake, so we can go to that lake. And at the meeting, which was held about 3 weeks ago, there was a decision made that as a first stage, we could get access to the lake. Forget about the building. We don't need that building, we need the lake. And as time goes by, you fix the building, you fix all other things, then we get full access to this whole building, to this whole place. But now, what we would like to see the dates, the progress, when you're gonna do something from A to B to Z, and this is what we're not seeing. There's no report, or at least we have no access to that report. I'm not sure if you've seen the signatures of about 1,000 people supporting our activity here. And all these people who came here who barely fit into this room, they didn't come here for fun. We all care and we all nervous about the future. So please, please do something to do it. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Inga. I am a homeowner in Northport, and one of the reasons we have decided to invest into Northport, and the reason this city is so famous for, is the mineral springs. The very first portrait you see when you walk into the city hall is a mineral springs. So this place is so loved and so coveted. I don't want to repeat what Jana said, but I am pretty much agree with her on every point. You see so much love from people that live here for generations. You see so many people coming in here, whether they believe in miracles or not, it doesn't matter. It is very, very special and a sacred place, and we should do our very best. People are praying for those springs to be open again, for the mineral springs, and anything you can help us with to open the springs, we're begging, we're pleading, we're asking, we're making noise, people willing to do whatever is necessary to make sure that it happens. We have to save that place, find resources, find anything that it takes, but it needs to be open. I know I'm not supposed to ask questions, but if there is any kind of a deadline you can give us regarding potential, people just want to be hopeful. Thank you for your time.
Thank you very much, appreciate it.
And member of community, and also represent the past and future of this place, I think. Because the entire family, with my past and with my future, they all believe in this place. And we came to this city to make it even better than it has been, and we do whatever it takes to contribute to it. With all passion and whatever now we possess, and this is our deepest belief, that when we vote for the people who will be leading this city, who will be leading the county, this is not supposed to be closed only or locked in this city, although the city is a financial source for the well-being of the city. But we can hear the voices which is coming far from here, from the entire country and from a lot of country in the world, which makes our lake one of the jewels, not only Northport or Sarasota County or Florida, but also standing alone with such a nice place in Europe and Latin America. So we're proud for this city, and we take pride also in anything which has happened here. We all came through the disaster. Some people lost everything. Some people lost life, some people lost health, lost their property, lost their beloved one. But we don't want to lose something which has united us. We want our voice to be heard. We understand that you do not influence decision, but if you can please feel now our passion and our willing to be heard and our willing to serve this community, to make this place beautiful and to create the new proud citizens of the entire population of our little cozy Northport. I like everybody who was talking,
over here, the citizen of Northport. And I know this lake since the middle of 80s. They were coming to this place. It was time when all people from Europe, different people from Italy, Hungary, from Germany, they were also coming to this lake, and they were using the all benefits that this lake give to people. The thing is, for Mineral Springs, it is a treasure. It is a treasure that belongs to the people of Florida. And any organization that was elected by people of the Florida have to listen our voice. It also, you know, the commissioners are not over here, so I want to ask you, the advisory board, do you believe in alternative medicine? This is what is this warm mineral springs are. It is alternative medicine with a perfect and warm water that has 86 degrees all over the year. It is also sulfur over there. It is also 50 or maybe more minerals that in this water. It has helped people with problem of arthritis, skin problem, hypertension, diabetes mellitus. And you have to tell the commissioners how much the people, you know, the people coming from all world. We were swimming over there, and we met the Russian-speaking lady who came to this lake from Peru. Can you believe? So it is very famous place, and it is not famous because of, you know, fame or something like this. It is because it is helping people. It is helping with the health, and that's what the commissioners need to know from us. And we are asking to open this place as soon as possible.
This advisory board. What I do want to ask of you guys is to maybe, like he said, there's not a lot of information going on to the public. And at the last commissioner meeting, Heinrich said something that they've already spent $10 million of taxpayer money into this facility. Did I mishear that wrong? Yes. Yeah, okay. What I want to know is the money that went into it, because when I worked there, something would break in that little facility before the hurricane. They would just come back and paint or something. They wouldn't really fix anything there. A lot of painting went into it. Painting. And if there's really like all this money gone, and where did it go?
Exactly.
Is this like public thing? The public-private thing, the only thing to save the reputation of like what happened because something got messed up with the money? I don't know if the public can know about this, but I know the advisory board maybe can know about this, and then maybe you guys can do something. But it seems like there's something going on with it, withholding a lot of information, and why, I don't know. But maybe you guys can find that out and build on it.
Yep.
Also, it doesn't seem like a lot of my family and friends drive by there, they live in that area. They're saying that it doesn't seem like there's a lot of activity going on there since the last thing when they said they're gonna start looking into cleaning up the debris and everything. So when are we gonna know, like maybe timelines, dates, or what's gonna happen going forward? You know what I mean? Like we should be aware of the activity going on, or if we shouldn't be aware, at least you guys as the advisory board should be made aware of the activity, the funding, a lot of different things that shouldn't be kept behind closed doors.
Thank you.
Like I want to say, sorry, we are not bunch of criminals. We just too nervous and too active for our place. You said it's 47 parks, including four mineral springs. How many parks was clear up to now? I went through 3, but not 4 mineral springs. Why not? 4 mineral springs, I insist, it's not a park, it's landmark. And we're gonna create that landmark in Book of Genesis. We're gonna create that landmark known all over the place. And landmark brings the money, which could be spent on those parks for dogs training instead of 4 mineral spring. We insist to open War Mineral Spring right away. We have already petition writing to the scientists, Ruby, and everybody we can. We're gonna open, no matter what it's gonna take. And if you take in this place, this position, this is a board which should create War Mineral Spring open yesterday, not today, not tomorrow. This is in your hands, and not to advise to the commissioner. Recommend it, push it. This is your jobs, and too bad is 4 years you leaving. We need you, stay, but push it for us. Seriously, if anybody on your way, send them away. Ask us. We're gonna help you. But seriously, Northport has no port, no beaches, nothing else except the War Mineral Spring. That's what makes Northport famous. That's why we come here, spend our money, and invest our lives, not just money. It's so hard to understand. How else we could explain? I'm sorry, I'm talking English, not Russian.
We all move to Mineral Spring because of this lake. We taxpayers. City officials do not produce anything. You receive salary from our taxes. You should respect them. And I suggest that you should be involved in lake income. If lake open, you should receive bonus. But if lake closed, you should go on minimum wage. This is incentive, okay? And, you know, like I mentioned before, we all come here because of Mineral Spring, okay? And I think start from White House to Northport, prove that government shouldn't be involved in business. You should sell this lake to private companies.
Yeah.
You know, because you will receive money and you will not have headache. You're good to control, make trouble, make, you know, just you good. So I suggest sell as soon as possible to private company. You work the hand, receive money, receive salary, bonuses, and that's it. Thank you.
Okay, there you go.
I want to emphasize that exact question to you. I want to emphasize the priority, because you said about that, and you said about that. Yes, you're working on a roof. Who is going, what roof? What roof? Nobody roof above the building, which actually should be practically one destroyed and the second maybe will be repaired. You're working inside that building, historical building, very nice. Who here, how many people here went to that building? Nobody. But everybody goes to the lake. So maybe it's not emphasized on the work, priority, not emphasized on the work. On dog park, I have a dog and I like dog very much and go to park. But heck with that, I will go with on the grass.
Deer prefers to be removed first.
But instead of investing and spend too much attention to dog park and to roof and to inside historical building, and you're working with people from historical society, is good for future. But now maybe emphasize to work exactly what necessary to do and to open the lake itself. Remove trees, put fence, put trailer, put people to work and get money from us.
That's it.